I'm Manny Pacquiao. He's the Iceman, John Scully, joining us here on ESPN News. Pacquiao beats Clottey. Pacquiao was the favorite going into the fight. He wins by a decision. What impressed you most about Pacquiao's performance tonight?
Basically, his punch output. He was busy. He was, for his age, he's in his 30s, but he fought like a 20-year-old, throws his punches. He stays the course. He did what he had to do against the guy he was in with.
We saw him stop De La Hoya. We saw him knock out Cotto. We were expecting maybe that tonight. We didn't get to quite see it. Was his strategy a little different against Clottey?
No, not at all. I mean, he did the same thing he always does, but Clottey didn't open himself up to be knocked out. And, and that's his nature. The announcers were a little hard on Clottey, I thought, but that's his nature. That was the fight going in. I expected that, that Clottey is like an Ike Corte type of guy. He keeps his hands up. He looks for his openings and the speed. I think people talk about Pacquiao's power, but it's the speed and his lack of size that makes him so difficult.
How has he been able to keep that speed as he's moved up in weight class?
It's just he's just a freak of nature. I mean, he's not a big guy. He's stature-wise, he looks small compared to these guys, and he's just a fast guy. He's just a fast-handed guy.
But I mean, you've seen other guys when they move up in weight class. There's usually a trade-off, right? You bulk up, you lose a little speed.
I was talking about this earlier with someone. I'll give you an example. Roberto Duran, one of the greatest fighters of all time. He moved up several weight classes. The difference between him was, between fights, Roberto Duran would weigh 210, 205. I don't think Pacquiao gets very heavy at all. I think if you saw Pacquiao 3 months away from a fight, he'd still be somewhere near his weight. So,
what should have Clottey done differently in this fight?
I mean, he did what he could. He jabbed. I mean.
So you say he really didn't have much of a chance to begin with then?
Because of the style. It's not his nature to be that aggressive, to do what he would need to do. Styles make fights, they say. And in this case, what he would need to do to beat a Pacquiao, it would be very much out of his realm. And, he tried to counter. He had some success. I mean, Pacquiao didn't come out of the fight unfazed. He's got bruises, and I think as crazy as it sounds, if you took a videotape and just put the 10 best punches that each guy landed, I think Clottey landed the 10 better shots, but there just weren't enough of them.